Hey guys, it's Jayla and welcome back. I'm here today to do my update for my project polish. This is a project where I work on my polish collection. I have a very large polish collection, so my goal for this project is to use polishes that I bring into this project 5 times. And I have 9 color categories that I have kind of separated all of my polishes into, and I'm looking at my iPad over here because I can never remember all of the color categories. So those 9 color categories are multi-chrome, black, white, red, red, purple, pink, toppers, like nail polish toppers, glitter, purple, and blue-green. Those are the 9 color categories that I have. So, since the last update, I have 4 polishes that I can roll out because I met my goal on them. Very exciting. I did roll in a bunch of extras last month because I was very close to hitting my goal on a couple of them. So, let me first share with you which ones I hit my goal on, and then we'll go into like which ones I had already rolled in polishes for. It's a little bit confusing. The first one I am able to roll out is the Color Club polish in Raspberry Rush. This was my pink category, so it's this bright pink, like fuchsia. No, it's this bright pink fluorescent polish here. Pretty much just a creme shade. It's very pretty. I really enjoyed topping this with a multi-chrome that I also have as a polish I can roll out. It's a really nice summer fluorescent pink. I really did enjoy this. I do have this on my color wheel. So it's this one here. Beautiful. It's a beautiful shade. I'm glad to roll this out because it's no longer summer. I am very much into the fall shades right now since it's October. I cannot believe it's October. So anyway, that is rolling out. The next shade that's rolling out is my red category. And this is the Zoya polish in the shade Carmen. So I have this little bitty mini here. And it's really just a nice cherry red creme shade. It's almost, it kind of acts like a fluorescent redwood. It's like a fluorescent polish wood, I should say. It kind of has that dull look when you apply it, and you do have to top it with a top coat for it to actually like shine, and it is a little bit translucent, so you have to apply a couple of coats, and you do see some visible nail after a couple of coats. So I actually prefer to top this with something versus having it on its own. I didn't purchase this. It came, I think, as a freebie somehow. I don't know when I got this. But, you know, I enjoyed it. I'm actually wearing it on my nails right now. Again, I'm using that multi-chrome that I'm going to talk about here in a minute. So it is a base for that multi-chrome. I actually really love this color combination. I've worn it a lot. So let me show you the multi-chrome because this is a beautiful multi-chrome. I didn't think I would love it as much as I do. This is Bioexotic. This bottle is like the brand name is coming off, but this is Bioexotic. The shade number is 730. These don't have shade names, but yeah, this is gorgeous. Oh, I didn't show you the swatch of Carmen. I'll show you that in a minute. Yeah, this is gorgeous. It's a, you know, most multi-chromes are dark, and this I feel like it's light enough where I feel like I can wear it like at the very end of summer, and it over red, it shifts more kind of orangey pink. And then over pink, I feel like it shifts more on the pink side because I did wear it over this quite a bit. I really love this. And I don't even know if this brand is still around. Maybe I should check that. Yeah, I don't think they're still around. In fact, I just saw a bottle of this brand's nail polish for like $45 on eBay. Which is a shame because, I mean, this is just stunning. I mean, there's a lot of brands out there with multi-chrome polishes, so I don't think we're lacking that, but yeah, this is just stunning. I'm very happy to still have this in my collection. Okay, so Carmen is this one here. So just a really simple cherry red shade, if I can stop moving it around. And then the Exotic is right here. I did a really crummy job swatching it, but I do like to swatch the multi-chromes and toppers over black so you can see it, the sheerness of them, as well as over a black for the shiftiness. Stunning. Okay, and the last polish I can roll out is by Colors by Leroux, and this is the shade If You Dare. This was in my red purple category, and this is also gorgeous. It's funny because I felt like I made really great progress on this. I'm like all the way down here just by my 5 uses. I think these are pretty small bottles. It's 12 mils. But yeah, this is really pretty. I really did like, I really loved wearing this. You know, it's got the holographic shimmer in there, but it's not super holographic on the nails. This brand kind of came out right when holographic polish was a thing. And so it was kind of like before holographic polish was in its prime, if that makes sense. So even though it's holographic in the bottle, it's not super holographic on the nails. Holographic polishes now are so much better. But it is very pretty. So it is this one right here. So you can see it has that slight holographic shimmer to it, but it's not super holographic. So those are the 4 that I finished. I had already rolled in polishes for this one, for the red purple category. I had also rolled in a shade for this one, the pink category. And those were the 2 that I had already rolled something in for. Now, the polish that I rolled in for the pink category was this one. This is Colors by Leroux in the shade You've Been Served. It's this one here. I've worn this once, and when I swatched it even, I remember during the video I made a comment. I was like, oh, that looks kind of red. And it really is a red shade. So this was sitting in my pink drawer, but in reality it's a red. So I've decided to move this to my red category because in actuality it's red, and pick a new pink polish to replace this, because I feel like I don't want to have 2 reds. I don't want to have 2 polishes that are red polishes because I already struggle using reds. So that's the plan. So this is going to be my red polish, which is You've Been Served. And I will bring it, I'll show you the polish I pulled in for the pink category. Okay, so let me go ahead and share with you the items I'm still working on and how I'm doing on them. Okay, the first one, I will go ahead and start with the red. So as I mentioned, this is Colors by Leroux, You've Been Served. I have used it once, and it's really nice. Again, it's similar to the one from the purple one that I showed you, where it's got those holographic shimmers in there, but it really doesn't show up that much on the nail. You know, it's again one of those polishes that was kind of at the very beginning of the holographic craze, and so it's in the polish, but it's not super holographic on the nail, which it's, you know, it adds a nice little texture, but it's not going to be blingy in like the light. So I do like this polish, but it's not really a holographic polish in my opinion. And I did show you that swatch there. Okay, for my black white polish, I had 4 uses on this one, which is Darling Diva's Space Cadet, and I still haven't used the 5th one. And I had already pulled in a polish to replace this. I don't know why I can't get my 5th use on this. I need to. I can't find a color combination that I want to use this with. And maybe that's a sign I should declutter this. I don't know. I don't really like this that much. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I've contemplated it. I think I'm going to declutter it because I'm not really enjoying this polish very much. So I'm going to declutter this. I just made that decision. Declutter. Okay, so the polish that I had pulled in for that last month was by Orly. So this is from my black white drawer. It's not really a black or white polish, but it's kind of like a brown shade. It's by Orly. Like I said, it is called Space Cadet. So it's this gorgeous, gorgeous polish. It's like, looks like a beetle. It's like a beetle polish. Oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. I did wear this over... I wore this over a polish. What did I wear it over? I think I did wear it over the red polish. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I wore it over the red polish. And it was really pretty. I don't know if it added very much to... I don't know if the red added very much to this. But it was... I mean, it was still pretty. This shade is gorgeous. Okay, let me show you the swatch. Stop talking about. Let me show you the swatch. Okay, it's right here. It's stunning. And I want to say this is 3 coats. So pretty. Last month, I had also rolled in this polish. This is for my red purple category. This is by a brand called Powder Perfect. It's the first time I've had a polish by Powder Perfect in this project. The shade is Otherworld. So it's this one here. I mean, this bottle is beautiful. And the polish is gorgeous too. Look at that. Oh, so beautiful. And I haven't used this yet. And really the reason why is I was trying to work these like brighter shades out of the project so I can now transition 100% to fall shades. I feel like right now most of what I have is kind of fall themed. I have one that is still kind of a summery shade, but I only have one more use I need to get on it. So anyway, this is freaking gorgeous. And my swatch for that is this one right here. Oh my God, so pretty. So pretty. Okay, and for my topper, I have the Cult Nails polish in Charlatan. This is so pretty. So obviously it looks a little scary because it looks bright pink, but it's very sheer and it's just stunning as a topper. I think it just does so many, it varies as to what it can do depending on what you top it over. So I kind of want to play around with it a little more, but here it is over a black. Wait, is that the one? Yeah. See, there it is over a black. No, this one. There it is over a black. So you can see. It's beautiful. I love it. I even think I have a couple of bottles of, like 2 bottles of this, because I remember whenever I purchased this and I tried it, I was like, oh my gosh. Or maybe whenever I saw it swatched, whenever Cult Nails was still around, I knew that I needed a second bottle of this. It's beautiful. And I have used that twice. And I think I've used it, I brought it in, I want to say I brought it in last month and I used it twice last month. So for my glitter polish, I still have the Fun Lacquer polish in Dynamite. I still have 4 uses on this. I did use it one more time last month. I am going to go ahead and roll in a glitter polish to replace this since I only have one more use on this. I'm going to go ahead and try to use it in the next week or so and just use a peel off base coat with this in the next week to get my last use. This is beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful polish. I'm like, and I think I'm all the way down here. You can see how much I've used it. Stunning. And here is the swatch. So pretty. And then the last one I was working on is another polish I brought in last month. This is by Zoya. It's the blue-green category. The shade is Muse. So it's this beautiful, like, blue-green, like, shimmery, flaky, like, polish. It's beautiful. And you know what? I tried this over a couple of different ways. So far I've used this 3 times, and I've used it on my toes each time. I used this over a blue polish. It was beautiful. I used this over a fluorescent green. It like turned it into a mermaid green thing. It was beautiful. And then right now I have it over, oh, I forgot polish. Where is it? I have one more polish I forgot about. I have it over this polish, which I still have in the project as well, which is the KL polish in Dream Boy. It's gorgeous. I didn't know if it would work, but it's really pretty. So that's probably how I'll use it again. I'll probably use this combination on my toes. I thought that was, didn't know if it would work, but I think I swatched it on a like little nail swatch thing, and I was like, that's a awesome combo. Yeah, so, and it's kind of a sheer polish. So here it is on the nail swatch. So it doesn't look super sheer on the nail swatch, but it does have like a jelly base. And so whenever you've got because this is a very opaque pastel shade, it makes this blue and the glitters or the flakies in here pop. Amazing. Yeah, amazing. So this one here, this is KL Polish Dream Boy, as I mentioned. This is a pastel purple. I do have my 4 uses on this, so I am going to go ahead and bring in a polish to replace this. This is in my purple category. This is a great, just pale lavender creme shade. It's a little bit patchy, so you do have to be a little bit careful with this one. And that's one of the reasons why I did want to try it as a base for the Zoya Muse polish. I wanted to see how that would work out because I don't really love it on its own. I prefer it as a base for other polishes. It's nice. It's not my favorite, but I do want to keep it around because I think it is a nice base shade. But I do have 4 uses, so I should have it out by the next update. And that's it. So that's all that we have in the project now. So let me share with you what I am rolling in. So I'm rolling in 4 new polishes. Okay, so for the pink category, I am bringing in a new polish to this project. This is by Picture Polish. This is an Australian brand. And this is the shade Focus. So it's this one here. And here is the shade. So this is a very dark pink, of course. And, you know, sometimes my color categories kind of seep into each other. So this could be like a red purple as well, but it's in my pink drawer. So we will just go with it. Just like that one was in my pink drawer and it's more of a red. We're going into a very purple heavy season for me. Here is Focus right here. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. It does have a few like little flakies in there. Stunning. I really do love Picture Polish brand. It's really, really nice. So that's pink. For purple, so once I finish Dream Boy, I'll start working on this one. This is by Zoya. This is the shade Hope. So it's this beautiful, like not super metallic, but somewhat metallic purple shade. It's really pretty. And even though it looks super dark on or in the bottle, I should say, it's not as dark on the nail. So here on the nail swatch, it's this one here. And this is actually 3 coats. So you can have it a little bit lighter by only using 2 coats. And it's really pretty. Gorgeous color. My glitter, you probably saw right next to Hope. This is another new polish to this project. This is by the brand Emily DeMolly. And this shade is Cosmic Forces. And I remember when this polish launched, she had like 2 or 3 that were similar to this, that were just different shades of the similar glitter. So, I think you can better see here. There's like large circle glitters in here. There we go. With some smaller circle glitters, and it's in a very deep purple jelly base. This polish sold out like anytime it was released. Like immediately. I think there's a green one, which I have. There's a black one, which I did have at one point. I don't know if I still have it. I mean, everybody was trying to get their hands on this. It was ridiculous how quickly this would sell out. And I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, it's a little difficult to wear, and it is chunky because it's got these giant circle glitters in there, but it's beautiful. Let me see if I can, there we go. They're like holographic, and because of the purple jelly base, it creates this really cool effect. It is a bit challenging to get the circle glitters out of the bottle, so you kind of have to work with it. And this was 3 coats. When I like did the whole, and I pulled it out, I was like, okay, that's it. Immediately. Okay, and the last color category is multichrome. Now, the first polish I pulled out was this one, and I was like, okay, we're going with it. This is by the brand ILNP, or I Love Nail Polish, ILNP. This is the shade Riddle Me This. And it's gorgeous. And I don't know if I can share. It kind of goes from a bright green to a deep green. So it's not a super shifty, like, you know, purple to magenta to copper. Okay, yeah. So it's more of like a green to blue shift multichrome. So it's hard to show, and you may be able to see it. I'm just not really seeing it. You can kind of see it at the top of the bottle there, but it does shift from green to blue. It's so pretty. It's just a really pretty, like deep, like tree green. I don't even know how to describe it. It's gorgeous green. Anyway, I've waxed poetic about it. Okay, let me show you the swatch. I did swatch it over a black at the top so you can kind of see. I love ILNP polishes. They're so good. Every time she comes out with a collection, I'm like, I need to have all of them. Anyway, so those are the 4 polishes that I am bringing in. I'm hopeful by the next update, I will be able to roll out Dream Boy, the Fun Locker Dynamite, and potentially the Zoya. I think those are the 3 that I'm thinking I may be able to roll out. And if I roll out another one, it might be the Cult Nails, but I doubt it. I do have a trip to Hawaii planned at the end of the month, and I have no idea what polishes I'm going to take because that's a beach trip. So I don't know if I'm going to take like a separate polish with me for the beach, because none of these really go onto, they don't really, these are fall shades. They're not really beachy shades. So I may take a separate polish with me to the beach, like two different colors. We'll see, but I probably won't be painting my nails with these polishes for a week. So more than likely, it's probably going to be these two. If I'm lucky, I'll add this one because this one is like my favorite toe polish right now. It's so pretty. So anyway, that is my update for this month. Hopefully you guys are doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Oh, before I go, I forgot to mention, I do have one full nail wheel that is complete with polishes that I have like rolled out of this collection. This has 18 polishes on it. And then I do also have this one here that I have completely filled up. And on this particular one, I have rolled out 9, one of which is a declutter. And one of these was a declutter as well. So this one was a declutter. It's funny because both of the two that I've decluttered so far are this exact same type of polish. And this one here, they're both very similar. So 2 of the 27 have been, that I've met my goal on, have been declutters. And then I have a third wheel that I'm working on, which has 2 polishes swatched on it. So I feel like I'm doing really good on this project. I'm happy. I'm happy with this progress. I'm doing what I set out to do. Yay. Maybe he'll stay. I have a very large project. And pink and nude. This is by the bear. So I do have one fully complete nail wheel that I have finished. Bye.